Determine the empirical formula of an oxide of iron which has 69.9% iron and 30.1% dioxygen by mass. Now please remember, dioxygen actually is a molecule, not element. The word di has no significance. We are just worried about oxygen. This is the percentage of oxygen. Now, what is the meaning of empirical formula? Empirical formula just means that I will take the ratio of number of atoms present within a formula unit. Say for example, if it is FeXOY, that means number of atoms of Fe divided by number of atoms, Fe is iron, of oxygen. Please note, it is not O2, it is oxygen. That ratio comes out to be X upon Y, because iron, if iron is X, oxygen is Y. It just indicates the ratio, and the minimum integer ratio, if we use that, is called empirical formula. So I'm just supposed to find the number of atoms ratio, which is actually the ratio of number of moles of atoms also. Number of moles of, because mole also indicates a bigger number, but a number only. If I find out whatever is the number of moles of iron divided by number of moles of oxygen in a given sample, I get the empirical formula. Yes. Can I find number of moles? Of course I can. How? Let's see. We have mass. We have iron and oxygen. And let us say we have 100 grams of total iron oxide. That means what would be the mass of iron? 69.9 grams. And oxygen atom is 30.1 grams. This is the mass. Do we know the atomic masses? Table of atomic masses is given in NCERT. You have to consult that. Iron, normally we use 56, but NCERT specifies as 55.85. And unless you are very, very accurate, you will start getting wrong answers. So make sure that you use a very accurate value. It's a very dirty, ugly and cheap calculation. I hate it. But nonetheless, we have to do this. And what do you get? Moles is mass by atomic mass. Can I find this? Yes. It is 69.9 divided by 55.85. So many moles. And this is 30.1 divided by 32 moles. Oh my God. This is it? Yes, this is it. Can we calculate that? Of course we can. We are supposed to find the ratio. All we need to do is, now mathematically, we just have to solve. If one of them is X, the other one is Y, this ratio has to be X by Y. We just solve that. There's a very common error. Oxygen, O2, dioxygen mass is O2, then it is 32. If you're just using O atoms, it is 16 grams per mole. It has to be divided by 16, my dear, not 32. Yes. If you divide that, this would come out to be 1.25. You can happily calculate and see. And this comes out to be 1.88. Oh my God, what do I do? Take a ratio. And if you take a ratio, what do you get? Well, 1.25 by 1.88. If I would try for an integer ratio, well, that comes out to be, it's around 2 by 3. Okay, so it is Fe2O3. Yes, my dear, it comes out to be Fe2O3. What are the typical traps? One possibility of making error is you get the atomic mass wrong. Yes. The second possibility is, again, instead of 60, if you take 32, that also becomes ugly. Please remember, if you get 32, that means you're taking O2 here. So don't you forget to get an extra 2 in case you want to push that in. But that is not advisable. This is the best. And there we are.